What is up, you guys? It's iPod Guy KDM here, and today I do not have anything related to iDevice talking or whatever you want to call it. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make an animated GIF in Photoshop. Actually, it's not in any other program. It's in Photoshop CS5. So what we're going to be making is something that looks sort of like this. 3, 2, 1, lift off. Rocket goes up. Rocket comes down. Crash and burn and womp womp womp. So we're going to be making something like that. So basically what I did already is I went to Google Chrome. I typed in Google Images cartoon rocket and I found a rocket that looks like this. Okay, now in Photoshop, we open up Photoshop and then we're going to go to File, New, and then we're going to make a custom preset, width 5, height 5, resolution 72. Make sure the height and width are inches, and make sure the resolution is pixels to inch, and then you click OK. And then we can control 0 to fit to the screen. And let's get this brush a little smaller. We don't need that. Then we go to File, Open, and then we just open up the picture. We're going to use the magic wand tool because it's a little bit faster, so we magic wand that, and then magic wand this, and this, and this, and this. Make sure you just have the whole rocket selected. Make sure the whole thing is surrounded. That looks good, and then we can cut this out. Open another one, new, same things. Well, not that. 5 by 5 inches. 5K 72. And okay, there we go. We can control V, paste it in on its own layer, and then we can just resize this. Hold shift in, grab the corner and make it, smaller, so it's like that. Rotate it so the rocket is pointing up and straight. Okay, and I like to move the rocket like down here and not show the fire because we don't want fire before we launch the rocket. And these two that you opened, you can exit out of this and exit out of this. And then we're all set from here. Control 0. Alright, now once we do that, basically what you're going to want to do is just go to Window, Animation. As you can see, I already had my animation up. It'll bring up this bar right here, and then basically we just make sure the first slide right here is just playing like this, and we'll make this 1 second, and then we'll do another slide, and then we're gonna add text. Okay, and we add a text, and we'll just do 3. Make this a lot bigger, even bigger, 24, nope, even bigger, like that. And then we can change the font to something like, let's see, I know I have a cool font on here somewhere. We'll just do a font like that. Alright. And then we can change the color to anything we want, like red. And then there we go. We have a red 3 right there. Now we hit a next slide down here. And we will take that 3 off. And we will make another number, 2. And I guess a different color. We'll do green. And then we make another slide. Oh, there we go. Done with that. Then we make another slide. Take that 2 off. And just add a 1. I didn't even put a 1 down. 1. Change the color to something like blue. So as you can see, in these we have this, the first slide. Don't worry about that. What you do is go to it and then you just turn them all off, and then go back into this and go 3, 2, 1. So what it looks like so far is this blank slide, 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to add the lift off in another slide. Take off the 1, put lift off. Change the color to, what do you want the color as? Lime green. Lift off. So go to the first slide again, take off lift off, go to the last slide again to put lift off back on. So what it looks like when we press play down here is 3, 2, 1, lift off, and then it'll restart. And yeah, so once we have that, we make another slide, and this time what you're going to want to do is take off lift off, remember that, and then with this rocket we're going to want to move it up. So we click on this move tool, we hold shift down, and we move it straight up off of the screen. Move it up like that, so we can see the fire a little bit. Now actually just go straight up, and then once we do that, right here there will be a little drop down menu, and then you click on tween. Well, you click on this one and then you click on tween, and then you're going to want to add as many frames as you want. I'm going to go with 10 frames. No, let's go with 30 frames. So it just adds 30 frames of the rocket going straight up. And take the lift off of here, off of this. We can go to this one. We can click on this and then hold shift and select them all, or we can leave the lift off on there. It's your choice. Basically what it does is the lift off fades away. As you can see, the lift off starts fading when the rocket gets to the top, and then by the time the rocket is at the top, the lift off is gone. You can either take it off or keep it, but either way, it's your choice. Now from this slide where the rocket's taking off, where you can see the fire, hold shift and select them all by clicking on the last one, and then you're going to want to set the time for about, we can, 1 second or 0.1 second is a little fast. So what I do is I go to other and I do 0.12 and then click OK, and then we can go back to the first frame and click play, and we can see what we have so far. So that's what we have so far. We have 3, 2, 1 lift off, and then the rocket going straight up. Now what you're going to want to do is when the rocket is off the page, you're going to want to make like, I just tapped like 4 times to make sure to like give the rocket time to come before it comes back down, because you don't want it, like I messed up in the last one that I made. I'm going to show you right now. I made the rocket go up, and right when it went up, it came back down. So there was like, it just like, I don't know how to explain it, but right when it went off the page, it came right back down. So yeah, I didn't like that. So you're gonna want to make time for the rocket to be in the air. So I say like, how many slides was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 slides, I guess. And then now you're gonna want to make. Now you're gonna want to click on the rocket slide right here, this layer, and then you're gonna want to duplicate it with Control J. And now with that copy, the rocket copy, you turn it with the move tool, and then you position it at the angle you want it to be coming down. I guess like this looks good. Make sure it's up here, and then I guess a little bit more like that, and then one more slide. After hit enter, one more slide, and then you just move that rocket down like this until it hits the ground. And remember that button, drop down, tween another 30 frames, and then we can see what we have. We have a rocket going straight down to the ground. And then what you can do now is use your line tool, or you can use a custom shape tool. And then let's see, we have this drop down menu right here, and then we can click this arrow, and we have a whole list of things we can use. So if you go down to shapes, click OK, we have these type of star type things, or pretty sure there's another one that looks better than that. It's let's go to objects. No, it's not in objects, it is in symbols, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, symbols right here. We have this shape right here. We just make a shape like this, make one red. We can move it up like this. Then we can make another one by clicking here and making another one. Make this one yellow. Make this one orange. And then we can just like move them on top of each other and rotate them so they don't look symmetrical or similar, I should say. There we go. Move this yellow one like that. And then there we go, we have our flames there. And as you can see, it did add the flames to every single layer. So we go back to the first layer, remember that? And disable all 3 of them. We have to click on the first layer and disable all 3 of them. Then go back to the last layer and enable all 3 of them. And there we go. Now we click on this. We make another slide, make another frame, I should say. And then keep the fire there, and then we're just gonna use that shape tool again and make an ellipse. And then we hold shift and just make perfect circles like this. And we're gonna want to make these all look like smoke coming out of the rocket. And I think that's enough. Alright. And then right here it should, well, if you do it on that layer, you can turn these gray. Let's go with this type of gray. I accidentally did that yellow piece gray, so I'm gonna cover that up with another yellow piece. We can control J this and make this yellow. Okay, and then we can move this above it and rotate it to make it just like that one. Just to overpower that gray. And then we can disable the gray for here, and then we just do the tween in the layer before the smoke. We do the tween, and then we'll do like maybe 12 frames, And basically what that's going to do, it's going to make the smoke fade in. So the smoke will fade in like this, and then it'll turn full at the last frame. That's basically what it does. Let's disable this yellow, re-enable it for these, and that is pretty much it, you guys. We've just made a GIF. I'll show you the finished product. Click play. Hold on, I don't want to have that there. All right, now we'll play it. 3, 2, 1, lift off. Lift off fades away. Rocket goes up. Rocket comes back down. Crash. Smoke comes up. And that's pretty much it, you guys. So if you want to add on to this, just add your own style. Add whatever you want. And to make this smoke last a little bit longer, just click it maybe 8 times, and then start it from here, so we don't have to watch that part. And it'll make the GIF a little bit longer, make the smoke stay there a little bit longer. So that's pretty much it, you guys. If you have any questions, which I probably will because I didn't really explain this very well, then comment down below. Remember to subscribe, you guys, because that helps me out, and like the video. Remember to tell your friends who taught you how to do this, and yeah, peace, you guys.